All right, what is up, everybody? This is going to be an interesting one. I just want to let you guys know I lost my job today. I was fired for well, not really preaching the gospel, but for the gospel's sake, the truth. I lost it because I work at a dealership, and the Lord's been convicting me. I've been seeing a lot of homosexuals in my life lately, and I keep getting this conviction to warn people, and it's been very difficult. I've been I don't want to say disobeying, but I'm just, I guess, chickening out in a way, and I couldn't do it anymore. I was watching, if you're familiar with Ray Comfort at all, I was watching his movie Audacity. If you haven't seen it, it's about an hour long on YouTube on his channel. Basically, it's just a Christian movie about witnessing to homosexuals and trying to pull them out of their sin. And so there was a couple in the waiting room at the dealership that I worked at, and I mean, they were obviously together, and they were a gay couple, and I didn't really approach them and preach the gospel. I just tried to, like, tell them. Well, actually, I didn't try to tell them anything. I just they had a dog with them, and I was just petting their dog and talking to them. And I was talking to the one girl for probably about 5 minutes or so, and I was just trying to be as friendly as possible, because I knew that I just wanted to tell her and just show her the way that in her sin. And I ended up going to my desk and getting a post-it note and putting Ray Comfort's video Audacity, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. It is a very powerful, very, very powerful video. Basically, it's just it's a very touching, it's a very sympathetic way to reach people in their sin. And even when I was doing it, I was like, I might lose my job for this. I actually knew this. I didn't go oblivious to it, but I felt convicted to do it. It was something that I felt like I had to do, and I've been called to something that God's been calling me to do. And it was at work, and I was like, I'm gonna possibly lose my job for this, but if it saves a soul, it saves a soul. It was worth it, right? So yeah, I pointed her to that video, and next day, today, which was yesterday, I got called into my boss's office, and I was told I was going to be terminated for, I guess, kind of like a discrimination about somebody else's sexuality. And I just said, okay, well, I kind of knew this was going to happen, but I gave God the glory. I said, you know what? Maybe it wasn't meant to be that I'm still here, and we're going to be persecuted, we're going to be hated, we're going to be shamed, we're going to be scoffed, we're going to be just all the things that are predicted. They're coming true, and we're put through trials and tribulations, and I feel like this is one that I have to go through. But it's not putting a damper on my faith at all. I trust God. I know He'll provide. I know He'll take care of me. So I'm in a good situation. I have a good situation that a lot of other people lose their jobs, and they can't afford to or whatever, but I'm very blessed and lucky that I do have a fallback. I still live at home, and I don't really have many expenses, just my insurance, my car, and my cell phone, and just food and stuff. But I'm very blessed, and I'm very lucky that God has put me in the situation that He's put me in. And I'm not gonna fear. I'm not gonna worry about where I'm going next, because that's just a stepping stone, and this life is an adventure, and God's already got it all planned out for us. So He's not surprised by anything that happens. He's not up there going, oh, look what happened today, I guess I got some other plan in mind for him. Like, no, He already knew that this was gonna happen, and you know, I did what I did. I didn't feel bad about it. I feel bad that they were offended by it and didn't take it. But you never know down the line. Maybe God will convict them or lead somebody else to them. The seed is planted in a sense, I'd hope. I don't know if they watched the whole thing or if they just kind of turned it off and were just offended right away. I don't know, right? I sent them off and in hopes that they might understand and get it. But, you know, somebody living in sin doesn't want to be told they're living in sin. It's the world we live in, you know. It's the truth hurts, you know. Jesus was crucified for the truth. So, you know, if I lose my job for the truth, then that's what it is. That's, you know, we're going to lose your life for it. And we can't sit here and say, why God? Or, you know, like, how could this happen? Like, he knows what's going to happen. So I give God the glory. Nothing changes here. The only difference is I won't be going to the same job that I've been going to. And God's faithful, man. I trust in him with all my heart. I know he's gonna lead me. He's gonna provide for me. He's gonna do everything that he promises. And I just pray this is an encouragement to anybody who's going through a tough time, that you know, whatever you're going through, God has got you. Just look up to him and trust him, and he loves you, and he's not going anywhere. This world is tough. This world is getting difficult, guys, but you know what? The end result is nothing but worth it. And you know, if we choose to just give up and throw in the towel, that's exactly what the enemy wants. And you know, like, I'm not gonna go home and, you know, cry about it or say, oh, you know, I should have not done that or whatever. Like, it happened, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not gonna look back and say, why did that happen? Because I knew, before I even did it, I thought possibly I could lose my job for this, and I did it anyways, because you know what? God is bigger. God is who I follow. He's what I listen to. It's not anything else in the world. And like I said, if somebody had have come to God from that, then, I mean, you know, like I said, you can't force people to love him, and you can't force people to turn from their sin, but maybe one day they'll realize, and only God knows that. And I'm going to keep praying for that person who did this, who was offended and called and told my boss that I probably should be fired for what I did. Again, I'm not surprised, neither is God, so I just got to rejoice and be joyful and thank him for the blessings that I do have. And you know, I pray if you're going through something right now, I just pray that this is enlightening to you, that, you know, we're all going through something. There's always struggles. There's always something that's going to happen, or there's always going to be something that's going to make you feel like you're not, you know, in the right place or whatever. Just all you can do is put your trust in God, and just, that's it. That's all you do. Just put your trust in God. He will find a way for you. And so I pray this reached you. I hope you guys can pray for me, as obviously I've got some stuff to go through now, finding another job or whatever. Maybe I'll just volunteer for in the meantime until I do find one. But I just pray you guys pray for me, and I hope this blessed you in a way if you're going through something. And just put your trust in God. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll be making some more videos. I have some more time now. I'm not at work, so I'm gonna try and just lead you guys, make some more videos for you guys, and pray you guys have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. God bless.